In the latter part of To Kill a Mockingbird, specifically in chapters 24 through 26, Harper Lee masterfully delves deeper into the intricate social dynamics of Maycomb, highlighting themes of racism, hypocrisy, and the transition from childhood innocence to a more nuanced understanding of the world. These chapters serve as a pivotal point in the narrative, showcasing significant character developments and the community's struggle to maintain normalcy in the face of tragedy. Aunt Alexandra's invitation to Scout to attend the Missionary Society meeting marks Scout's first foray into the rigid expectations of womanhood in Maycomb. At the meeting, Scout's attempts to engage with the ladies are met with amusement and gentle teasing, highlighting the societal pressures placed on young girls to conform to certain behaviors. Miss Maudie emerges as Scout's ally, offering genuine kindness and understanding, which starkly contrasts with Aunt Alexandra's more rigid viewpoints. This interaction underscores the theme of hypocrisy within the town's social structures. While the ladies of the Missionary Society preach about moral superiority, their actions often reveal underlying prejudices, particularly towards African Americans, as seen in their inability to empathize with Maycomb's Black community's suffering. The announcement of Tom Robinson's death by Atticus brings a somber tone to the community, revealing the deep-seated racism that persists despite the trial's outcome. Bob Ewell's callous reaction, expressing glee over Tom's death, epitomizes the blatant disregard for justice and equality that characterizes many of Maycomb's residents. This event also serves as a catalyst for Scout's growing awareness of the town's moral complexities. Her interactions with characters like Miss Gates further expose the town's double standards. Miss Gates fervently condemns the persecution of Jews in Europe, yet remains oblivious to, or indifferent about, the systemic racism faced by African Americans in her own community. This blatant contradiction highlights the pervasive nature of prejudice and the ease with which individuals can compartmentalize their moral beliefs. Miss Maudie's defense of Atticus in the aftermath of Tom's death reveals her strength of character and unwavering moral compass. Despite the town's harassment of Atticus for defending Tom Robinson, Miss Maudie stands firmly by him, reinforcing the novel's message about integrity and courage in the face of widespread condemnation. Her role as a positive female influence serves as a counterbalance to Aunt Alexandra's more traditional and restrictive views on gender roles, further emphasizing the theme of hypocrisy among Maycomb's women. The reintroduction of school life with Jem in the 7th grade and Scout in the 3rd reflects their personal growth and the lingering effects of the trial on their perspectives. Scout's diminishing fear of the Radley house symbolizes her loss of innocence and her increasing ability to confront unfounded fears and societal myths. Her teacher, Miss Gates, continues to embody the town's contradictions, praising Hitler's persecution of Jews while ignoring the injustices faced by African Americans. This juxtaposition not only highlights the ignorance and racism prevalent in Maycomb, but also serves as a critique of individuals who fail to recognize and address their own prejudices. Jem's maturation is poignantly illustrated when he restrains Scout from harming a harmless bug, showcasing his developing empathy and moral consideration for all living beings. This moment signifies Jem's transition from childhood simplicity to a more complex understanding of right and wrong, a direct result of the harrowing experiences surrounding Tom Robinson's trial. Scout's observation that Jem is becoming more like a girl. Each day adds another layer to their relationship, subtly challenging traditional gender norms and highlighting the fluidity of personal growth. Harper Lee also uses Mr. Underwood, a known racist, to draw parallels between Tom Robinson and a mockingbird, a symbol of innocence and vulnerability. By having Mr. Underwood, an unlikely advocate, liken Tom's death to the senseless slaughter of mockingbirds, Lee underscores the tragedy of Tom's unjust fate and the town's moral failing. This literary device reinforces the novel's central theme of the destruction of innocence through prejudice and injustice. In these chapters, To Kill a Mockingbird not only advances the plot, but also deepens the reader's understanding of Maycomb's societal flaws and the personal growth of its characters. Through Scout's experiences and the town's reactions to Tom Robinson's death, Harper Lee poignantly critiques the pervasive racism and hypocrisy that undermine the community's integrity. Simultaneously, the characters' evolving perceptions and moral stands highlight the potential for growth and empathy, offering a hopeful glimpse into the possibility of change amidst deep-rooted prejudices. Enjoyed this breakdown? There's plenty more where that came from. Subscribe to Bookly Crash Course and never miss a literary analysis.